Imagine stepping into your kitchen at dawn, still half asleep but eager for a hearty breakfast. You grab a carton of eggs, nature's perfect food, right? Crack a couple into the sizzling pan and watch them dance in the heat. The aroma is inviting, the texture looks spot on, and you're convinced you're about to fuel your body with a treasure trove of protein, vitamins, and essential nutrients. Here's the twist. Could your cooking method be silently turning these nutritional powerhouses into a hidden health concern? The surprising answer is yes, and it happens far more often than most people suspect. Picture this. Eggshells have thousands of tiny pores, allowing air and even bacteria to seep in if conditions aren't just right. A slight crack you barely notice can open the door to contamination. High heat can twist beneficial fats into something far less friendly to your arteries, and an innocently overcooked yolk can lose much of its vitamin punch in the blink of an eye. Yet, eggs remain a cornerstone in countless diets. Affordable, easy to prepare, and packed with nutrients you'd be hard-pressed to find elsewhere. So why do we risk losing all those benefits with just a few careless steps at the stove? This video dives deep into 5 common pitfalls that could be stealing the best parts of your eggs and, ultimately, of your well-being. Whether it's the temperature you use, the oil you rely on, or even how you store leftover omelets, each small miscalculation can add up over time. But don't worry. Along with uncovering these hidden hazards, we'll share simple, game-changing tips to keep your meals both safe and flavorful. After all, the goal isn't to give up eggs. It's to make small tweaks that yield maximum rewards. Ready to see how a few adjustments can protect your health while still letting you savor every bite? Let's crack the myths and scramble some truths, ensuring your next breakfast is a genuine powerhouse for your body and mind. Consider the humble egg sizzling away in a pan set to maximum heat, a quick fix for a fast-paced morning. Yet, according to a 2020 report by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, cooking eggs at excessively high temperatures can degrade up to 20% of their key vitamins, including B-complex and fat-soluble nutrients like vitamin D. This phenomenon, often referred to as oxidative stress, occurs when beneficial fats in the yolk and white begin breaking down under prolonged or intense heat. The result? A meal that looks golden on the outside, but might be missing half the goodness you intended to consume. Overcooking doesn't merely reduce nutrient levels. Scientists at a 2019 nutrition conference in Geneva highlighted how oxidation can produce certain byproducts associated with inflammation in older adults. In simpler terms, scorching your eggs for that crispy edge may slowly chip away at your body's defenses over time. Consider Linda, a retired schoolteacher who spent decades frying her eggs until they turned a deep brown, believing that extra crunch equated to more flavor. She began experiencing frequent heartburn and overall fatigue. After reading about the effects of overheated fats, she reduced her stove's setting and opted for a gentler scramble. Within weeks, her discomfort lessened, showing that small tweaks can bring big rewards. This issue doesn't mean you have to abandon your beloved eggs altogether. Instead, focus on cooking methods that preserve rather than destroy. Poaching in simmering water, lightly scrambling over medium heat, or even soft boiling for around 6 to 7 minutes are techniques known to protect antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, essential for healthy vision. By swapping high flames for moderate temperatures, you can savor the same delicious texture while safeguarding your body from hidden dangers. It's a minor shift in culinary habits with a major payoff, ensuring that the next time you crack an egg, it delivers the very benefits that make it such a universal favorite. Visualize the growing trend of blending raw eggs into smoothies, whether for a protein boost or a belief in preserving every last nutrient. While this may appear harmless, public health data from 2019 highlights an ongoing concern. Salmonella infections tied to undercooked eggs still contribute to a sizable fraction of reported foodborne illnesses. Although many people associate raw egg consumption with bodybuilders or gourmet recipes, the reality is that any instance of consuming partially cooked yolks or runny whites can pose a risk. In particular, older adults and individuals with compromised immune systems are more susceptible to severe complications if they encounter these harmful pathogens. The danger stems from the possibility that even seemingly pristine eggs can harbor bacteria. Microbes can penetrate an egg's porous shell during the laying, packaging, or transportation stages, making visual inspection an unreliable safeguard. For someone young and healthy, a bout of salmonella might translate into a few days of fever and gastrointestinal distress. However, for seniors, the consequences can escalate, sometimes requiring hospitalization. Moreover, raw egg whites contain a substance called avidin, which can bind to biotin, a vital B vitamin, diminishing its absorption and subtly undermining overall health over time. Rather than eliminate eggs entirely, the safest path forward is adopting thorough preparation methods. Cooking them until whites and yolks become firm significantly reduces bacterial threats while preserving the majority of beneficial proteins and minerals. If you genuinely crave that silky yolk, opt for pasteurized eggs, treated through a gentle heating process to neutralize pathogens. Another useful tip is to store eggs in the coldest area of your refrigerator. Consistent temperatures help prevent bacterial growth. Ultimately, understanding the hidden perils of eating raw or partially cooked eggs empowers you to make informed decisions. With just a few adjustments, such as switching to well-cooked variations or using pasteurized products, you can maintain both peace of mind and a nutritious lifestyle. Eggs can still be part of a wholesome menu, provided you treat them with the respect and caution they deserve. Consider a scenario where you finish your morning eggs, place the plate on the kitchen counter for just a moment, and then forget about it for the next couple of hours. According to food safety guidelines, cooked dishes left at room temperature for more than 2 hours can quickly become breeding ground for bacteria, particularly in temperatures between 40 degrees Fahrenheit and 140 degrees Fahrenheit. In 2021, a survey from a consumer protection agency found that nearly 1/3 of respondents admitted to leaving meals unrefrigerated long past that recommended window. The problem becomes even more serious for older adults, whose immune systems might struggle to combat common pathogens. Neglecting proper storage is not just about leaving food out. It also involves overlooking cross-contamination risks. For example, storing hard-boiled eggs uncovered next to raw meat in the fridge may allow bacteria to migrate. Even if the eggs were safe when initially cooked, they can become contaminated if the refrigerator's organization is haphazard. A small spill or contact with unwashed produce could introduce pathogens like E. coli or salmonella. Over time, these invisible intruders multiply, especially if the temperature inside the fridge fluctuates due to frequent door openings. Then there's the matter of reheating. Scorched eggs that have been microwaved unevenly lose both texture and nutritional value. But more importantly, microwaves don't always guarantee uniform heat distribution. This means certain spots might remain at a temperature below what's needed to eradicate harmful microorganisms. By contrast, gently warming eggs in a covered pan with minimal oil or liquid provides a more consistent temperature, reducing health risks while preserving flavor. Ultimately, storing cooked eggs properly is about diligence. Refrigerate them within 2 hours, keep them sealed in airtight containers, and place them on a shelf separate from raw items. A little attention to detail can protect both the taste of your favorite breakfast and the well-being of everyone at the table. Envision pulling out a carton of eggs from the fridge, only to spot a thin fracture on one shell. It might seem insignificant, yet that tiny crack can become an open invitation for bacteria. According to a 2022 quality control study, up to 10% of eggs tested with minor external flaws contain some form of microbial contamination. That risk heightens if the egg is also past its printed expiration date or was stored at fluctuating temperatures. Even an egg that appears visually pristine can be compromised if handled improperly at any stage, whether during collection, transport, or stocking at the grocery store. A common misconception is that cooking will neutralize every potential hazard. Though heat does eliminate many microbes, some toxins can remain if the egg was significantly tainted beforehand. In older adults, minor bacterial presence can escalate into a dangerous condition, leading to prolonged stomach distress or, in the worst scenarios, hospitalization. Furthermore, Cracks aren't always visible at a glance. Slight trauma during shipping or an accidental bump on a kitchen countertop can create microscopic fissures, allowing unwanted pathogens to enter the shell. One practical method to check egg freshness is the water test. Placing an egg in a bowl of cool water helps reveal whether it has aged. Fresh eggs generally rest horizontally at the bottom, while older ones begin to tip upward. A floater likely means the egg is unfit for consumption. Additionally, a quick sniff test once you crack the shell can expose any unpleasant odors, an immediate sign to discard the egg. For optimal safety, always inspect the carton in the store before purchasing. Store eggs in the coldest part of your refrigerator, not the door, to maintain a consistent temperature. Discard any that appear dirty, cracked, or past their shelf life. These simple steps can protect your breakfast from turning into a health hazard, ensuring that every meal reflects both good taste and responsible food handling. Each of these 5 egg-related pitfalls, ranging from overcooking to storing them incorrectly, underscores just how easily a seemingly innocent habit can undermine both flavor and nutrition. By choosing moderate heat, thorough cooking when necessary, proper handling, and safer oils, you safeguard not just your meal's taste, but also your well-being. Small habits can lead to big improvements, especially if you're consistent about them. After all, eggs don't have to be risky. They could be a nutritional powerhouse if you treat them with a little extra care. With that said, now is the perfect moment to put this knowledge into action. Whether you're an experienced home cook or someone simply seeking a healthier breakfast, every step matters. Refrigerating your leftovers promptly, double-checking for cracks, and selecting oils that won't go rancid at high temperatures can prevent a world of trouble down the line. Think of it this way. You're making everyday choices that can add up to greater energy, fewer stomach issues, and a reduced chance of encountering harmful bacteria. If you found these insights valuable, let's keep spreading the word. Please subscribe to this channel for more straightforward tips that can benefit your kitchen and your health. Also, tap the like button below. Your support means a lot. And don't forget to share this video with anyone who might be relying on eggs for their daily protein, whether that's family, neighbors, or friends. Together, we can help people make more informed decisions about what lands on their plate. Thanks for watching, and here's to enjoying safer, tastier meals every single day.